Oh, hey y'all, welcome back to Fatty Simple Hints, the show dedicated to helping you learn games good. And today I am bringing the Obsidian farming guide for the Genesis map. And let's just jump into it. So how this guide is really going to work is I have 4 locations that are going to be in the Arctic biome and 4 in the lava biome. Now the lava biome is by far going to have more per node area, where these spawn points are. And that's going to be really nice, but they're also going to be more difficult to get to. Oftentimes they're by magmasaurs, Rexes and stuff like that. Where the Arctic ones are going to be a little bit smaller and not have as many resources in a single area, but they're going to be 20 times easier to get. So I'm going to go with 1 Arctic, 1 lava, 1 Arctic, and let's get to number 1. Coming in at number 1. This one's going to be located at 66.7, 20.3. Now this one is going to have 6 nodes kind of spread out through this area. This one's going to be kind of nice because there's metal in this just general vicinity as well, but also there's not going to be a lot of things that you have to worry about getting here. In the Arctic biome, you do always have to worry about the cold and stuff, but there's not even a ton of wolves or anything like that that's going to be located in this general area. And also, if you're newer to Ark and you don't really know how to navigate very well, or if you're just, kind of a PvE player, or you're just generally not that good at the game, whatever it may be, you can always mark the ice fishing quest, and then it's really just up the hill a little ways from there. So that's going to be a great way to kind of get you halfway there, or not even halfway there. That's going to get you most of the way there, and then you can just kind of take the little skip up the hill, and then you're going to be able to get these obsidian nodes. Coming in at number 2. This one's going to be located at 20.2, 72.7. Now this one is going to be really nice. In this whole little area, there's going to be about 25 nodes along this lava river on both sides. Now this one's going to be a tiny bit more difficult too, because a couple times when I've been here I have seen magmasaurs, which is always a bummer. But the really nice part about this is if you have a grappling hook and a parachute, or definitely a couple of each, there's this little lava pit at the very bottom part of this lava river. So anything that's dangerous, you don't even have to worry about trying to find a way to tank it, kill it, knock it out, whatever. You can really just kind of drag everything over in that area, let them aggro upon you, and then they're just going to drop down that little pit, and then they're just gonzo. So it's going to be a really nice way to kind of defend yourself, protect yourself, and then be able to get all those nodes really nicely. Now you do have to kind of go over the river, which is a little bit of a pain, but how many nodes are in this area is just incredibly nice, and it's just one of the best spots on this list. Coming in at number 3, we're back at the Arctic biome, and this one is going to be located at 63.5, 13.7. Now this one is really great. This one's going to have 6 to 8 obsidian nodes kind of located in this general area. And again, very low minimal things that are actually going to attack you while you're out here. So that's really nice. It's kind of pushed up towards the edge of the map to give you a lot of, room to kind of have a base over in that, or put a little storage hut if you wanted to do something along that line. And then also the best part about this one is there's actually a couple oil nodes as well that you can harvest in this area. Now oil is one of the hardest ones in my opinion to find on Genesis, so having just a couple oil nodes there is going to be incredibly helpful, especially at the beginning when you're just first starting to try to get polymer and gasoline and stuff like that. So that's why this one's going to be so high up on the list. Coming in at number 4, this one's going to be located at 27.1, 70.8. Now this one is going to be my favorite farming location in general. Now not just for obsidian. There are tons of obsidian. I think along this route there's going to be 18 nodes if I counted correctly. But also the reason why I like this one is if you're going to take the time to go farm and harvest a bunch of stuff, this is going to be my go-to spot, because not only are you going to find a ton of obsidian, you're going to find even more metal and a bunch of crystal along the way as well. So there's this path, and it's kind of a long one leading from here all the way up to kind of the top, and then there's going to be a little platform up there as well. But as you kind of traverse along this path, you are going to just see resources on the left and the right, and it's a really easy guided path. Now there are going to be some aggressive dinosaurs in this area, but really nothing that you can't handle. If you have just a couple tames with you, especially if you're going to pack mule it and bring something to carry, just a dinosaur to defend yourself, you should be more than fine to just come in here and just make off like a bandit with a ton of resources. So yeah, this, like I said, this one's gonna be my favorite resource kind of gathering spot overall, and it's definitely one of my favorite just for obsidian as well. Coming in at number 5, this one's going to be located at 79.6, 28.8. Now this one is a really good one because there's a lot kind of clustered in together, but also like there's quite a few in this larger area as well. So on this one, it's kind of on this like hillside on the Arctic biome, and they're all really open. You know, a lot of times these obsidian ones are kind of like tucked away and hidden between other rocks. This one is just like right there in the hillside, right in your face, and ready to be found and harvested. Coming in at number 6, this one's going to be located at 66.5, 13.7. Now, this one is going to be really nice. It's right at the edge of the map, so it makes it a little easier to find because you can always just kind of follow the boundary of the wall to kind of, you know, navigate your way there. As well as there's not a ton in this single location, but the ones that are located here are kind of up on a little pedestal, which you can get up on without, you know, trying really hard at all. But it's going to prevent dinos kind of from spawning right up on there, so that's going to give you a little bit of an advantage. Makes this one a little bit more of a chill one that's not going to be too difficult to get. So if you're kind of solo or by yourself earlier game, this might be the best one for you. Coming in at number 7, this one's going to be located at 15.8, 78.5. Now this one's going to be located on this kind of rock bridge that goes over this lava river in the lava biome. Now on the 4 corners of this lava bridge, you're going to see a couple nodes on each one, and they're usually going to be about 5, so 15 in total. One of the corners, kind of on the back side, doesn't have the same amount of obsidian that the other ones do. But the kind of nice part about this one is once you traverse up there, which I'm going to admit is a little bit more difficult to do than some of these other ones. Once you get up there, though, there's going to be a bunch of obsidian. There's nothing actually up there. And it's just kind of a nice little spot, you know, a little bit low key, not so stressful compared to some of these other lava ones to actually like have to get in there and deal with dinosaurs. Like this one's just going to be kind of chill, nice, just, you know, have to kind of take the journey to get up there. Coming in at number 8, this last one's going to be located at 1772.7. Now this one is not going to be the best one to get to. It's that's why it's like the last one on my list, to be honest. It's not a bad one. There's going to be about 8 nodes in this general area. Most of them are located at the beginning of this little like lava lake, but there are going to be a couple more where this glitch is, which is going to be a little bit more tricky to get to. So if you are going to go for this one, make sure you just bring some pickaxe so you can kind of climb over, and just make sure you bring some pickaxes and climb over this little area. I'd get these ones first before you get, you know, the weight on yourself and have to climb back over those rocks. But it's a good spot. There's going to be a lot of good resources here, as well as there's not going to be a ton of things to kind of attack you. This would also make a great spot to do magmasaur breeding. So I'm going to throw that out there as well. Yeah. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the links down below. We got our Discord, we got our cluster server, we got my Patreon, we got join on the YouTubes as well. So check all that fun stuff out, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.